Alright, so it's time for that Bleach review, chapter 682. And I know I missed last week, but I was on vacation. And now, as most of you already know from my last video anyway, this chapter, I liked it. I like last chapters too. I know a bunch of faggots were sitting around talking about, well, you know, man, I don't like last week's chapter. I like last week's chapter. Considering that Bleach is being forced to end soon, I'd say this is not a bad scenario for it to be ending on. And this chapter solidified my opinion, at least for me. The whole little pep talk with Renji and Ichigo, I really like that, you know, little nod back to the past when Rukia and Renji were like avoiding each other because that whole swag with Byakuya, and they're saying that Ichigo was being the main character and all, was the bridge that forged their relationship back together, and because of him, and now ever since then, he fucking thought to himself that he would always help Ichigo and throw him on his back and carry him to victory if need be, which is technically what's happening now because Ichigo can barely move, it looks like. But overall, I got hyped when Aizen showed up. That was pretty legit. You know, I know a lot of fucking nerds were fucking worried about, oh, I wonder if Aizen's gonna show up. You know, now that Bleach is ending, where's Aizen? Where's Aizen? Oh my god, where's Aizen? Oh, where is he? And you know, those fucking Aizen fanboys, being as obnoxious as they are, weren't able to wait for a fucking week. And now, Aizen has finally showed himself in his badass chair. Welcome to my soul society. That was a pretty good chair. That was a pretty good panel. I liked it. I got pretty hype. I won't deny. Overall, I like Yu-Ha Bach more than Aizen, but I still think Aizen's a pretty suave swagger. I gotta give him that. So he's pretty swag, and I like the little shit talk between Yu-Ha Bach and Aizen. It's like, well. It seems that Ichigo gave you more trouble than you were expecting, and Yuha's like basically like verbally slaps him with his dick. I don't want to hear that from a nerd who fucking got beasted by him like 2 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. Blown the fuck out, Aizen fanboys. I don't know how some people think Aizen's a better villain when he got wrecked. He got his shit wrecked and didn't even do as much as Yuha did in a matter of like 60 chapters. I mean, this guy's a beast. You cannot deny the fucking king of all Quincy's. Now, another thing I noticed, well, of course I noticed it because it was in the fucking chapter. I liked how they like explained why Ishida's dad was operating on his mom all those years ago, because he has this fucking Auswallen or Auswalen, however the fuck I ain't no German beast, Auswallen, Auswalen arrow thing that can basically do the same thing that Yuha does to his subordinates when he absorbs them. Ishida, a lot of hope is being placed on Ishida. Like, Ichigo's the main character, of course, but Ishida has the antithesis, and now he has an arrow that could potentially just straight out kill Yu-Ha Bach. I don't know what Ichigo's Bankai can do, but I'm hoping we can finally see it in action. I was about to be pissed when that fucking Bankai guy almost got broken again. I was like, oh, fuck, Kubo, you son of a bitch! I've been waiting for this, you magnificent bastard! But it didn't break. And Yuha notes Ichigo's good fortune. Now, it's interesting to me because, you know, this guy should be able to see the future, right? But somehow, he didn't see it right. He thought the sword was going to shatter completely, but it just like got chipped. Kind of weird, actually. So I'm sure that'll be explained later. But one thing I was kind of iffy about, and this is not really a big deal. I mean, I know the manga's ending soon, but if it creates a blood clot, I'm wondering how Bosby and those other bitches survived the fucking initial Auswellen attack. I mean, at first I was already kind of iffy about that before, but now that it's been explained, I'm kind of like, is that a plot hole? I don't know. So I'm just wondering about that. I mean, will that be explained? I mean, probably not, but I'm just kind of like, I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter all too much, but it's still kind of like, I don't know about that, Kubo. What the fuck? How come they were still able to move around and use their powers then? I mean, maybe, I guess, you know, depending on how fat you are, the blood clot only does so much damage. Maybe it's about the level of cholesterol in your blood. I don't know how this shit works. But I'm hoping Kubo explains it in the time he has left. I'm not sure how much time he has left. I'm not sure if it's 5 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. But I know Bleach is on the ending. It's almost ending soon. And I'm so glad, only for the fact that I will never have to hear fucking faggots ask me questions like, hey, I heard Bleach sucked last week. Is that true? Oh, how's Bleach going, man? You fucks. Stop asking me about that shit. If you're not a Bleach fan, I don't want to talk to you about Bleach, because that shit's about that discussion is about as constructive as me yelling at a fucking brick wall. Now, that being said, I thought it was a pretty good chapter. All in all, I'm looking forward to fucking the ultimate swag off between Ichigo, Renji, and Aizen. Ishida coming in hot. I'm praying that my boy Chad's coming in hot, because I want to see him do something before this shit ends, man. I know you don't got much time, Kubo. I know you can only got so much time to work with, but I gotta see fucking Chad go ham. And I'm wondering if Rukia is coming in hot eventually too. Maybe. Another unfortunate thing, I suppose, was I was expecting Orihime to finally get her time in the spotlight and maybe go crazy, do some shit with her powers. But seeing as there's not much time left, I can see why he would skip on that. But you gotta give us Chad, Kubo. I mean, if you don't, I'll still love you. But you know, I'm just praying that perhaps this is a thing that may happen. Whew. God damn this AC-less car. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I mean, because when I got the news that Bleach was ending, I was like, oh fuck, man, what are these next chapters gonna be, man? They're gonna be so fucked up and shitty. But, well, I mean, I wasn't really sure, but I was kind of really worried. But all things considered, things are turning out pretty okay. And to that one Naruto who's been raiding my comment sections for years because he's trying to deny that Naruto is fucking trash. I've said it before, and I'll say it in this video again. Rushed or not rushed, no matter how Bleach ends, Naruto will always be fucking inferior. This entire last arc blows the entirety of Naruto's last arc out of the fucking water, and everybody pretty much knows it. I mean, really. Well, like I said before, the arc could end with Yuha Bak raping somebody's dog, and it would still be better, a million times better than the whole Kaguya bullshit, the whole Sasuke bullshit. So I don't want to hear anymore. In fact, you're done. You're cut off. I may block you. It's been fucking 3 years, and you've been raiding this fucking comment section, trying to fucking deny the quality that is Bleach. And it shows because you're losing your sanity by the day. You're 10 times more insane than you were before. This is the fucking mindset of a Bleach basher. Now, that being said also, I'm pretty satisfied, like I said. Looking forward to next week's chapter. I'm hoping to see Aizen do some swag, but knowing that he's Aizen, he will. It's kind of interesting to see Ichigo, who would have thought, right? Ichigo, Renji, and Aizen working together to fight the final boss. That's pretty cool. So, those are my thoughts on the chapter. Hopefully that I hope that Ryuken and Ishin also step in, and it wasn't just to deliver that arrow, but even if it was, you know, solid thing. Another solid build-up for Ishida. Ishida's been pretty built up. He may be the one to defeat Yuha Bak after all. I don't really know how Ichigo's going to do it. I don't know how Renji's going to do it. Aizen could have a chance possibly, but I doubt that too. It seems like only Ishida's the one who could really stand up to him, just like he was the one who survived that fucking whole raid thing he did a few years, you know, when he was like a kid. He survived all Schwalens, whatever. So I guess it's only natural that he's the one who can oppose him naturally. So, that's my review on this chapter. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the chapter, and if you didn't, please explain why, but I know you probably won't. Well, that's it.